This low-key might be my new favorite cookie recipe we make on this channel. I'm gonna keep making them, I'm gonna keep adding them to the cookbook, but as of right now, I think this one holds the crown.
Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome back to Fit Food Reviews, the show where we try the hottest anabolic recipes to see if they're good. Today we have the Anabolic Peanut Butter Cookies from Remington James. I picked this recipe today because it solves a problem. The peanut butter has too many calories problem. You see, 2 measly tablespoons of peanut butter has 200 calories. These, on the other hand, much more reasonable option. The entire tray of cookies is only 567 calories. The entire recipe. That is insane for a full tray of cookies. And with those calories, you get a whopping 66 grams of protein. Not only are you getting peanut butter, but you're getting some great value for your gains. So let's take a closer look at the recipe. Making these was easy. You only have to do 2 things. Add ingredients, mix ingredients. That is a huge win for lazy boys like me, who are just here to eat some cookies. For the ingredients, I used everything exactly like Remington did, except 2 things. 1, I used PB2 powder instead of PB Fit powder, and then I used Wegmans vanilla protein powder instead of Final Boss protein powder. The peanut butters are pretty much the same thing, but the protein powders are much different from each other. I mentioned this because my dough looked nothing like Remington's. His was liquidy and sticky. My dough was very smooth and compact. And this was really confusing to me because the only real difference between our cookies was the protein powder. So something to consider if you make these cookies yourself. Per the instructions, I baked these in the oven at 350 degrees, but they needed a full 12 minutes in the oven instead of the recommended 5 to 7. Chalk it up to the height of the cookies or the differences in dough, but either way, they came out of the oven looking mighty fine. And here they are, 4 smooth, round, and compact cookies. They're very smooth on the top, and normally you see some breaks on the top after the baking, but these really held their smooth shape. It makes for a very aesthetic cookie, so honestly, it's a good thing. They have a strong peanut butter aroma, and each cookie feels quite substantial. This isn't some cheap rinky-dink afterthought. This is a legit, solid peanut butter bomb. All right, let's take a look and see how these taste. Not bad. The peanut butter taste is strong, which is exactly what I expected. It's soft, it's chewy, it's fluffy. A little bit strong on the sugar aftertaste, but it's still a very enjoyable bite, so pretty pleased with this. These are also strangely addicting. It's definitely not a 10 out of 10 taste-wise, but I don't know, I just want to keep eating them. You know? Taste is really growing on me, I'm not gonna lie. All right, before I finish these, let's give them a rating. 6.9. It's a good cookie. It's not out of this world, but it's way better than average, I'll give it that. And personally, I think this has more to do with peanut butter cookies than this actual recipe. Think about it. Peanut butter cookies just aren't that popular. Personally, I can't remember the last time I had one. Don't even remember what it tasted like. So if you were to replace the ingredients in this with real peanut butter and real sugar, I still don't think the outcome would be that much better. Maybe it would be like a 7.3? But either way, that's very important context when you're thinking about this rating as a whole. However, a 6.9 is still well above average. That means these are still way better than just like plain yogurt or plain chicken and broccoli. If I left a plate of these out on your counter, you would definitely take one. So if you're looking for an easy to make anabolic recipe, try these. They're tasty, they're filling, and the macros are phenomenal. So give it a shot. All right, guys, that's it for the review. Shout out to Remington James again for the recipe. I'll link his video down below in the description. As usual, if you made it this far, go ahead and backhand that like button for me, subscribe so you don't miss these reviews going forward, and if you have any ideas, any cool recipe suggestions for me to review, leave them down below in the comments. I'm gonna end it right here, so I actually have some eating left to do in the outro. Take care.